Okay, here is the Nject app that's only available on iPhone as far as I know. I don't think it's available on Android, but this is a really easy app to use when you're learning the unit counting for Botox, Xeomin, and Dysport. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna enter the amount of units per vial. So if you have a 100 unit vial of Botox, you're gonna enter 100. Then your reconstitution volume will add 1 ml or 1 cc, and then you select the syringe that you want to use. So this is only allowing you to choose the insulin syringes. If you use a 1 cc luer lock or the Norm-ject syringes, then I have another video on my YouTube channel that I will add also on the link. But so let's say, for example, you choose the 0.3 ml BD syringe. You'll select next, and it'll do the calculation for you and show you how many units. So at a 1 cc dilution of a 0.30 ml BD insulin syringe, it's true to unit. I call it true to unit. So 5 is 5, 10 is 10. This is holding 30 units of Botox. And this will also be the same for your 0.5 ml insulin syringes, which it'll be holding. So for example, a 0.5 ml insulin syringe is going to hold 50 units of Botox or Xeomin. Xeomin and Botox are counted the same. So let's just show you what that looks like. So a 0.5 ml is just true to unit. Then you go back and let's say, for example, you want to see what a 2.5 dilution. This is how I dilute my Botox. So each 5 is going to be 2 units of Botox or Xeomin, and this is holding 20 units of Botox. So you can count by 2s. It's much easier than diluting with 2 or even 1.5. So this is how I learned, and this is how I use it. Now, I'll show you just as an example, if you dilute with a 2.0 ml dilution. A little bit harder to count. So each 5, you're just cutting it in half. So I don't like to count by 5s. So this is holding 25 units. All you do is just divide the number on the syringe in 2. So not really a dilution that's used that frequently. So let's switch it over to a 50 unit vial of Xeomin or Botox. So I like to use my 50 unit vials. So those, by the way, for Botox, those are usually the free vials that come from the rep. They'll give us 10 free vials with every order, depending on how much we order. So we usually use those. Those are usually free vials for us. So, or you can order them in 50 units. So 50 units, if I'm diluting my 1.5 cc or ml vials with a 2.5, I'm going to dilute my 50 units with a 1.25. So it's the same thing. Every 2 or every 5 units on the syringe is going to be 2 units. And then if you're doing a 1 cc dilution on your 100 unit vials, you're going to mix your 50 unit vials with 1 cc. I'm sorry, 0.5. And same thing, true to unit. So let's switch it over to Dysport. So Dysport comes in 300 unit vials. The most common, I'll show you what a 1 cc looks like. So 1 cc dilution, you're basically multiplying the number on the syringe by 3. So the 5 unit hash mark is going to be 15 units. This is holding 150 units of Dysport. Then a 1.5 dilution is what I use a lot for Dysport. So you're just timesing it by 2. And this is holding 100 units. each 5 is going to be 10 units. Then you have 3cc dilution, which is what I do once in a while with Dysport. That's going to be true to unit. So 50 units is 50 units, and there's no counting necessary. So this is the Nject app, available, I believe, only on iPhone. There was an app called Dilution Calc that is now discontinued, and I have it on my phone, but you can't download it anymore. If I were to ever down or delete that app, I wouldn't be able to restore it or download it again. But this is good. I do have a video that I'll put in the bottom paragraph of the other video that I have that shows you the 1cc syringes or the luer lock or the Norm-ject syringes.